right, back for the boys game. 0-0 Marcus Patterson. Cameron Dowdy, Ty starting tonight. Delton Rhodes and Jordan Baumgartner sporting a new haircut tonight.
Yeah, from what I hear, it's not going to last long. He came in this morning to the elementary school where I teach, sporting the new haircut. He was pretty proud of himself and said, I don't expect it to last, and I think it'll be gone tomorrow. But he'll get to enjoy it for 24 hours, I guess.
Well, I don't want to make any predictions, but I see a pretty high receding hairline there on Mr. Baumgartner. No, I really like Jordan. He's a good kid. I always like to have a little fun with him whenever he comes up after the game.
And he will do that every game. He will come up here every game.
Well, this is if we look at the standings, Prairie Grove sitting at the number 5 seed. Ozark and Ozark won the last battle pretty handily.
Yeah, beat us by about 16 points, so they've had the advantage on us if we get into a tiebreaker at this point, but this will be a big game to keep us in position and keep us above 500 in conference play.
One second off of a 5-second call there. It was the 4. Nice defense to start the game off. Baumgartner, they're leaving up at the top of the key. There's Ty. Ty's played really well the last few games, Derek.
Yes, he did. If he can stay out of foul trouble.
Number 20, Tyler Ingram.
Good play by Delton Rhodes of affecting that shot there, and the Ozark player double dribble with the ball. Actually, they called a traveling violation.
Jarrett Turner is the young man's name, but he actually went to the hole real strong.
Yeah, he did. Ozark playing real aggressive defense, as we've seen against, Farmington's played it, P. Ridge, Shiloh. A lot of teams in our conference playing this hardcore man-to-man defense, trying to contest every pass.
And now Dowdy looking for the 3. And now nice play. That was set up by Jordan Baumgartner there. He had the little head fake and then was able to get Delton.
And Jordan actually could have drawn the foul there from the Ozark player, but good pass nonetheless.
Now he's going to be called for a foul.
Jordan Baumgartner with the foul. Jarrett Turner in the line.
Hey, what's your coach's name? Is it George?
Shot on the way there. Jarrett Turner, he's a senior. He makes the first free throw. Second one about to be on the way. On the way, it is good also, and it's 2-2. Prairie Grove and Ozark. Derek, in the girls' game, I'd made a mistake. Ozark did not play Shiloh back-to-back. They just had to play a game. There's Delton Rhodes. They actually had to play someone else the night before and then play
Shiloh on Saturday. Right.
They had a loss to Gentry, and
wow.
I was very surprised with that.
Yeah, that's definitely surprising. There we go, Ty.
And now Ty foul is going to be on I believe that's number 10, Toby Richard. He's a junior.
Well, I
remember this
Richard,
from football.
That's right.
I remember someone on football was watching us and corrected me. So Richard.
Well, one thing, Lynn, about Ty that you don't see from a lot of sophomore is he's going to battle. I mean, he got hit right there and didn't like it and got up and little friendly back and forth exchange there with Richard. So,
well, his second shot's on the way. It's good. And 5-2, the Tigers lead.
Well, that was a deep 3. Number 15, Ben Wade, with that three-point shot, Lynn.
And Ben
good
Wade.
grief, Ozark has come into this, girls and boys, and they're shooting like they're right at home.
Baumgartner, they're going to let Baumgartner take that. Oh, knocked away there by Ingram. picked up by Richard. Back to Ingram. 3-point on the way by Trip White. And he gives the Hillbillies an 8-5 lead. Cameron Dowdy with the ball. Now he got a little fake. Cross-court pass stolen by Ingram. Back to Patterson. 8-5. Prairie Grove, they're going to get Ingram this time for a foul. Ingram's aggressive after the ball.
Yeah, Ozark is not making anything easy. We did get a couple of baskets going into the lane there by Delton Rhodes early, but everything else has been contested. They're not going to let us dribble. They're not going to let us pass without contesting everything. But hopefully as the game goes on, their intensity will slack up a little bit. Here's a 1-3-1 defense here, Lynn.
And defense works there. Richard gets it up to Ingram off his fingertips. And it looks like Weisman from the first game, Derek. Weisman, her father.
Yeah, I just noticed that. Yeah, if that is, in fact, Weisman. I didn't see her get injured in that last game, but she's walking pretty softly on that ankle.
Nice pass by Delton Rhodes and back out. They're going to call the block on Richard. And Richard, I think that's his second foul, so they're going to take him off.
Yeah, you're exactly right. 2 fouls on him. Really good attempt by Richard because Delton made a nice hard dribble to get into the lane. Richard did a good job of getting over, just not in time there.
Delton Rhodes from the line. First one's good. 8-6. Number 24, Ty Radley. He checks in for the Hillbillies, and Delton with 5 of the Prairie Grove 7 points. Prairie Grove with
a little full court press here.
Oh, Cameron's lucky he didn't get a foul.
Yeah, got to be careful there, Dowdy. There we go.
So far, Prairie Grove, I don't know if it looks like we're playing our game or something. It looks like we're a little out of sync at this point.
A little bit of a slower pace to the game, I think, from both teams, and trying to feel each other out, kind of like you see a lot of teams do early in the ball game. And it'll pick up here before long, I think. Prairie Grove's kind of been a slow-starting team this year.
Dowdy, a long three.
Oh man, that looked
Delton
good.
Rhodes, strong rebound, but then taken away by Ingram, then back to Patterson for 3, no good. Now Rhodes gets this rebound, strong, and he's going to get fouled.
Well, Delton is working extremely hard on the offensive end, getting rebounds, getting points, drawing fouls, doing everything we need him to do.
Great pass inside to Baumgartner, but the Hillbillies recovered quickly.
And Lynn, that's Ingram's second foul, so Ozark's got 2 starters with 2 fouls in the early going.
Well, they've been aggressive defensively. Then Delton ties the game up. He's got 6 of the Prairie Grove 8.
7, Lynn.
Oh, I'm sorry, 7 of the 8. That's right.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, Delton off to a really good start. And Delton is probably our most athletic player as far as vertical jump and height.
Misses the second free throw. We're all tied up at 8 with 3:40 to go in the first quarter. That was Wade thinking about that 3 again, Derek, and now he's open for the 3. He's going to dribble. Nice.
Good help defense.
Baumgartner. White with the ball. Nice, strong move inside by Turner.
Well, good execution, good ball movement right there by Ozark, getting the ball into the low post.
They're going to call a blocking foul on, I believe that's Turner.
Number 23, Jared Turner with the foul. That's his first.
Cameron Dowdy drives to the hole. And now they're going to call Cameron for the charge. Turner's probably lucky he didn't get another foul, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it's probably maybe been a makeup.
Yeah, it may have been a makeup, and Cameron a little bit out of control. That was a nice play right there. I think he was going to have Patterson on the roll to the basket, but just got a little bit out of control, got that charge.
$10 to 8, 2:53 to go here in the first quarter. Wade again, way off the mark this time, and Prairie Grove gets the ball out of bounds. 2:46 to go. Where's Prairie Grove on fouls? Dowdy's got one. Who's got the other foul for Prairie Grove?
Baumgartner got one early.
Baumgartner's with one, so nice. Wow, they're going to call foul there on White. And
well,
if you're Ozark, that's one of those ticky-tack ones.
Yeah, I kind of saw this in the girls' game too. But at the same time, Ozark, if the referees continue to call the game like this, it's going to be in Prairie Grove's favor because Ozark prefers this pressure type of defense.
Delton maybe getting a little.
Well, you can see that the Ozark defender got really physical with Delton right there on the drive, bumping him, little hand check, and you can't let those things frustrate you. And Delton made just a little bit too hard of a pass to Baumgartner right there.
Well, and now Prairie Grove will be in the bonus from here out. They've got
That's
6 fouls. There's Turner for 3, way off the mark. Baumgartner with the rebound, and now here comes Ty Tice. Ty goes all the way strong. He's going to be fouled. That's the second foul by Turner. So Turner, Ingram, and Richard all with
two fouls. Yep.
And we still have 2 minutes to go in the first quarter.
And
now Prairie Grove in the bonus. I think this is a 2-shot foul anyway, though. And Ty Tice 1 of 3 from the line. He's usually pretty solid from the line.
Yeah, usually a pretty good free throw right there. One thing I like Prairie Grove is doing is they're really aggressive. They're attacking the basket and drawing these fouls and forcing Ozark to either make a decision, either let us have the points or foul us and let us get to the line.
Ty Tice makes the second one. He's 2 of 4 from the line. And Prairie Grove got away with one right there. Coach Johnson called a timeout. With 2:02 to go, Prairie Grove trails 9 to 10. Chad Battles checked in
for Baumgartner.
Yep. Baumgartner. Check the comment page if we got anything as of late. Dina wants to make sure we see the cheerleaders at halftime, so we'll make sure we do that. Dina, we'll make sure we get that at halftime tonight. Prairie Grove's going to come off of the full court pressure there, and now, number 3, Shea Kelly in the game. Back to Kelly from Wade. Jake Simpson in, number 5. He's a sophomore. And now Prairie Grove gets the turnover.
Yeah, both teams with a lot of unforced turnovers in the first quarter. Ozark's thrown the ball out of bounds 2 or 3 times. Prairie Grove's thrown it away a couple times. So got to be a little stronger with the ball. If you're both head coaches, you want to see your teams be a little stronger with it.
I talked with Coach Ed a little bit the other day. You remember the other night, Battles had some three-pointer open. And he told me he's encouraging Chad to take that shot.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, Chad's one of those guys. He can knock down that shot. He's just got to get his confidence up.
Ozark in a little foul trouble right now. To have a 1-point lead,
Yep.
They're probably going to want to run some clock off, get those starters back in.
And we were just talking about unforced turnovers. Prairie Grove just had one on the other end, not being strong enough with the ball, and Ozark took it right away from us.
And now there's Simpson. He gets the ball. .33 is going to be tripped White. And that was Shea Kelly hitting the 3, and now White with 3. Now look at this is a big young man about to come in, number 44, Colton Jackson. And if he doesn't play on the football team, I'd be shocked.
Yeah. I'd say he's definitely a footballer. Looks like a very physical player.
Derek, some of the Ozark young men down here just said that he's getting ready to go play for Gus Malzahn down at
Oh, is that right?
Arkansas, or Jonesboro, Arkansas State, and now Delton's going to be called for a walk.
And another unforced turnover right there. And Delton had the right idea. He wasn't going to be able to shoot that ball. He was going to try to give a pump fake and get the defender up and draw another foul, but just shuffled his feet. He's got to keep his feet still and planted there.
He is a big young man.
Yes, he is.
30 seconds to go here. And with all those players on the bench, Ozark really kind of survives that.
Yeah, Prairie Grove's got to take advantage of that. You're right. We've got advantage in the fouls. We're going to be shooting free throws. We've got to make them count and take advantage of this advantage that we have in the ball game.
With only 2 fouls. And now Wade. Prairie Grove lucky to not get a foul there. I mean, I think it was a good block, but that's dangerous.
Yeah, usually you don't want to try to block a shot at the buzzer. You just want to contest it, but you're right. That was all ball there on the shot. And I'm glad the officials saw it that way as well, because that would have been 3 free throws for Ozark. Well, Lynn, you mentioned number 44, Colton Jackson, signing with Arkansas State. You know what tomorrow is, right?
That's signing day.
Are you going to get any work done tomorrow?
I got to get some work done tomorrow. Yeah. Well, Derek, we'll remind those that will be coming to you Friday night from Gentry. Girls game we'll probably get on the air around 6 o'clock.
And we're hoping that they will have better internet connection over there than what P Ridge did.
Yeah, let's hope we do. I doubt they have it in the gymnasium. We can check. Well, those aren't possession arrow in their favor, so they'll get the ball to start the second quarter. And they are, I think, other than Wade, that's the only starter in the game right now. Big, strong move there by Colton Jackson.
Well, it was good initial defense by the Tigers, but they didn't block out after that first shot went up, and he's too big of a boy to not block out. He's going to get that rebound most of the time.
Delton Rhodes in close, and he gets the basket. 12-11.
Well,
Yeah, Ozark with one starter in the game right now, who is, I believe it's Ben Wade.
Yep.
All the rest of the players in there now, which is, let's see, 24 is Radley. Simpson, who's a sophomore. Shea Kelly, Jackson, all in the game. There's Simpson on the way off the mark. Now the Tigers with a chance to take the lead. There's Ty Tice in the corner. Marcus Patterson, wide open.
Lynn, Shea Kelly just drove Delton Rhodes off of the baseline there. Delton was trying to get inside position, and Shea Kelly elbowed him all the way down out of the baseline.
Battles dry. Oh, nice feed to Ty Tice. No good. Battles with the rebound up. And
there we go.
Nice power shot there, or power play there by Chad Battles.
Yeah, good offside rebound.
Chad's not that tall. He's about 5'9", so getting an inside basket like that for Chad, good, strong
Well,
move.
Chad has made a transition from a post player, because in 7th, 8th, and 9th grade, he was one of the bigger, taller players, and yeah, I think he's about 5'8", 5'9", somewhere in that range, being able to play guard for us. Had to kind of change his mentality and his skill set on the floor.
And there he is getting a rebound. So nice board there by Chad. Wow, and now number 15, Wade.
What?
Is that his second?
Oh, he pointed at Ty, so I thought he was going to call a foul on Ty there.
Is that
Just his first foul.
Now Ty's going in 1 and 1.
Shooting 1-1.
Looks like Ben Hart is going to come in. Probably going to try to put him inside at least to have a little bit of a body against Jackson.
Yeah, and he's going to come in for Ty, hopefully after 2 made free throws right here. But yeah, Prairie Grove, as we know, not a whole lot of size this year on our ball club.
Tice makes it. He's 3 of 5 now from the line. Gives the Tigers 14-12 lead. Well, with Tice out of the ball game, if he makes his free throw, and he does, he has all 5 of his points from the line tonight, doesn't he, Derek?
Yeah, you're right. 4 points. He's 4 of 6 at the line.
6.
Yep. And probably see Delton Rhodes go back to the point guard now with Tice out of the ball game.
Dowdy's going to pick up a second foul with 5:28
And
the first half.
You may see Ty come right back into the game because that's Dowdy's second foul. Coach Ed's going to leave him in there. Hope that he can play smart.
Chad's going to be called foul. Chad didn't quite get his feet under him over there.
Foul call on number 32, Chad Battles.
Now Prairie Grove will be in the double bonus, though, whenever we're shooting now. So
and Coach Ed seeing the fouls, 2 fouls in the last 2 seconds of the ball game, so he backs off of the press and going to play defense here, hopefully without committing another foul.
Well, Ingram's in the ball game now for back end, playing with 2 fouls. Dowdy's playing with 2 for Prairie Grove.
And is this our biggest lead tonight, Lynn? 3 points, I think?
3 points.
There we go.
There we go. And now Chad gets the loose ball. Battles. Now nice timing there by number 24, Ty Radley. Foul by Patterson.
And you know what? A good foul by Marcus right there.
Radley
it looked like Radley was going to slam it on us.
Misses the first. I'm not so sure he was going to make that, though. I mean, he looked like he was. I didn't know if he got all the way over the rim.
Yeah, he may not have. He may not have.
Baumgartner's coming in for Battles. Ty Tice back in the game, replacing Dowdy.
Chad trying to find a spot over there on the bench.
I was watching that too. They cooled Delton off a little bit. Ty Tice picks up kind of a loose ball there, but it's been a little while since Delton scored. Now Baumgartner to Patterson. Let us know if you're watching. Go to PG. There's Delton for 3. Bottom!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I like to say something like that, and then he shut me up with the nice 3-pointer there. And Prairie Grove now leading 18-13.
Oh. Cheap little call there on somebody. We almost had the turnover.
Harton with his first team 6 foul, so now
things are evening up a little bit. Yeah.
In the bonus. And for Ozark to have this many starters on the bench for this long and only be down by 5, probably feel pretty good about that. Now Brad Harton gets it to Delton Rhodes. Delton, he walked. Yep.
And a tough pass to catch right there. I mean, Brad had the right idea. He knows to get it in Delton's hands on the fast break. Delton can make things happen, but he had to catch that one down at his ankles and wasn't able to really get control of it. Right now, Lynn, Ty Tice, and Delton Rose, both with their hands on their shorts. They've They played a fast-paced game and played a lot of minutes here. They're going to have to battle through this. Neither one of them are in foul trouble. So,
well, Richard's back in, so 3 of the 5 starters now back in the game.
Well, we got to block him out. We got to get him out of there.
Ingram was back in the game. Delton got away with another walk right there. He got away with another. Steps there. He got away with another, and now they're giving him a charge. I thought he got away with another walk.
Well, I'd rather have seen the walk called than the foul right there, but yeah, that was a good job. The Ozark player getting into help position and taking that charge.
Peyton Sims and Storley checking in.
I think the message has been sent, we need rebounds. And Coach Ed has just gone with 2 of our kind of taller players, Peyton Sims and Jacob Storley right there. And their sole mission right here is going to be to get defensive rebounds and keep Jackson off of the glass.
Well, Harton's a pretty good size, but he, body-wise, I tell you, Colton Jackson. Ben Wade. There's Richard. And Jackson, he's got 6. He's got over a third of the points for the Hillbillies tonight. Now stolen by Ingram.
Fortunate right there for the Tigers that Ozark wasn't able to convert that. Man, right now, Prairie Grove unforced turnovers. I mean, I know Ozark's playing pretty good pressure defense, but we got to be much stronger with the ball. I don't know how many turnovers we have. Unofficially, I'm going to check over here on our scorebook. Looks like our stat keepers over here have 8 turnovers for the Tigers in the first half, and a lot of those have been unnecessary. And we may have missed 1 or 2, you know.
Well,
but going back to Jackson, Lynn, we're not going to out-jump him. I mean, nobody on our team other than maybe Rhodes is going to out-jump him. We got to get better position, and we just got to get our rear end into his legs and into his midsection to make him go over the back of us. We got to start doing a much better job of blocking him out.
2:22 to go in the first half. Prairie Grove leading 18-17.
Ozark back to their 1-3-1 defense.
Now Storley, Jacob Storley, the sophomore, inside. He gets a basket.
Great execution. Great execution right there by the Tigers, getting the ball inside. They move the ball to the left side of the floor. And there's good hustle right there by Peyton Sims, knocking the ball out of the way. Oh, my goodness. Running floater off the glass right there by number 10, Toby Richard. That's his first basket of the night.
(2019), 1:36 to go.
Well, Lynn, Ozark has been sitting on 9 fouls for a long time. It seems like almost the entire quarter.
Well, they had 6 in the first quarter.
Yeah, Prairie Grove has not attacked the basket like we did in the first quarter and not made the officials blow the whistle and make the foul call for Ozark.
Well, Derek, it's January the 31st, and I've never seen the door open in the back on January 31st.
Yeah, I could get used to this, right?
They got Jackson in the lane for 3 seconds.
Well, that's been the only way we've been able to get him out of the lane tonight. We're not going to move him out of the lane very many times. Well, good minutes right there by Peyton Sims and Jacob Storley coming in off the bench and giving us a spark defensively and offensively. Good job by those two guys.
Sims with a rebound and Storley with a basket. So
Ozark's really tightened up their defense inside and not allowed us to drive the ball in like we were doing in the first quarter.
Down under a minute to go here in the first half. We're going to stick with the girls at halftime instead of the cheerleaders. So, and he's going to get called for a walk.
Just out of control.
Out of control.
Yeah, and for no reason right there. He was dribbling into 3 defenders and trying to make something happen, which you can't fault a player for that, but just getting a little too deep. Another unforced turnover for the Tigers. Ozark maybe going for one shot here, Lynn, trying to take the lead into the half.
It looks like it. I mean, they're definitely going to take their time.
They got to be aware of Jackson inside. Don't let him have it.
He got away with the wall.
Oh, there we go.
He didn't get away with it. Got him. That was Ingram. Ingram and Richard going to go to the bench with 2 fouls. They didn't get any more fouls.
Right, they all still have 2 fouls, so good job by the Ozark coach.
So it looks like Coach Ed's going to take a timeout. Looks like at halftime tonight we'll go to the cheerleaders when they're out, and then we'll have a halftime interview with Coach Kevin Froud, our girls basketball coach, and so we'll stay with us through halftime tonight. Could be interesting. Yeah, Coach Froud will join us for a halftime interview. We'll stick with the cheerleaders when they come out. So, Dean, I know you had asked about that, so we'll do that, and then Coach Froud will join us.
We may be lucky enough to get an autograph, too, Lynn, up here.
20 seconds to go here in the first half. Prairie Grove leading 20-19. Fortunate to get the turnover there. Battles for 3.
Oh, there we go.
Chad Battles with his second basket of the night. We're down to 6 seconds to go.
Did they call that a 2, Lynn? I guess they did.
And that was weighed off in the. That's the end of the first half. Prairie Grove 22, Ozark Hillbillies 19. So we're going to stay here with you for just a moment. We're going to have the cheerleaders, and then we'll have our interview with Coach Froud. I got to turn down right now, but I'll turn them on.
Okay. You're not webcamming us, are you? Okay.
I will. If you'll come down here and sit, I'll webcam it.
You want to webcam it, Coach?
Whatever. I don't know what all you're talking about. Webcam and this other stuff.
You want to just be heard? Do you want to be heard, or do you want to be seen and
Probably
heard?
most people don't want to be seeing it.
Yeah, but you sit right here. You can do it.
All right.
I'll get the camera.
Right here.
We're almost done, so we'll go there. All right, here we go.
Are we both on?
Well, not yet.
Oh, okay.
All right, let me see if I can.
Both on.
All right, go ahead.
We're on. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here with Prairie Grove Senior High Girls Coach Kevin Froud. Coach, congratulations on the win tonight.
We were very fortunate tonight to, overcome a lot of their shooting. We're overcome, I guess, 13 three-pointers, and some of them, we were guarding them pretty decent. So, it was a great. Our girls, once again, they showed a lot of composure and a lot of mental toughness, and made the plays that they needed to win a ball game.
Yeah, I didn't think Ozark was going to miss that first quarter. Culver had 4 threes in that first quarter, and I don't think she missed from behind the arc the entire night.
I don't think she did, and we were getting some looks. They just wasn't going in, and we really wasn't. They were doing a great job of blocking us out and really keeping Brooke off the boards, and some of them that we wasn't getting our second shots and getting our second tips, and when we started doing that, we kind of hit some shots and kind of kept us right there.
Well, Coach, Ozark is 5-6 in conference, and I didn't get to see them play down there. Have they improved over the course of the year? Are they a much better team?
They've got Coach Nagel does a great job with them, and they've got a lot better. I mean, their little point guard is a sophomore, and she's done a lot better at handling our pressure. And when they're shooting like they are, it gives them momentum and added incentive, and they have a lot of added incentive to come out and try to win and try to do things that they need to. And they did everything tonight to give themselves a chance to win.
Well, talk a little bit about Justine tonight. 36 points. I don't know if that's a career high for her.
Yes, it's a career high. I did not know that she had that much. She passed her mom up in the scoring record here. Her mom said. I told her after the game, I said, that's what I've been expecting you to do, something like that since I moved you up as a ninth grader. I saw a lot of maturity in her and a lot of trying to take over and win the ball game. Yeah. And that's what she has to do.
Well, the last two games out, Pea Ridge and Shiloh, she got herself into a little bit of foul trouble. At Shiloh, it seemed like we struggled with her out of the game. At Pea Ridge, we played a little better offensively. Talk about when Justine's out of the game, what are we looking for offensively and defensively?
When she's out of the game, Michelle has to be able to step up, and so does Lacey. Lacey has to be able to come up and give us a little scoring, and then the other girls, they've got to do what they can do, what a good team does. They got an open shot, they take it, they hit it, play good defense, rebound, and just don't do some dumb things.
Yeah. Well, through 9 games, Coach, I don't think anybody in conference had played us within single digits. And Shiloh tested us. Tonight we were tested against Ozark. Do you like being tested in conference play, or would you rather just run through it?
No, that protects us. Like I told them, you're going to get everybody's best shot. Yeah. That prepares us for later on in the year. You don't want to beat everybody 30 and then get in the regional tournament and have a close game and be one and done.
Yeah.
So, it gives us confidence. We've been down, I think, 18 against Southside this year one time and come back and won, and then down here and come back and won. So the kids know that they can come back and win. They just going to have to, make some stops and make some shots.
Well, Coach, 3 games left in the conference season. What do we need to improve on? Where do we need to get better going into the stretch run?
We've got to get playing more as a unit. We're getting a little too stagnant on offense, moving. We've got to, I saw some defensive mistakes we've got to do, but the main thing is we just got to. Like I was listening to the memorial about Joe Paterno, he used to say, there's 2 things that you can do every day, and it's you can either go out there and get better, or you can go out there and get worse, but you can't stay the same. So, that's what we're going to try to do, go out and get better and keep getting better every day and not get complacent and do all that and try to take each game and win and understand that they're going to come and play their best against you.
Right. Now, we know district tournaments at Gravitt. Where's the regional tournament this year?
At Ozark.
Down at Ozark.
Yes.
So that'll be a nice facility to be down there.
Yes.
Coach, good luck on congratulations on the win. Good luck the rest of the way, man.
Thanks
you
for
guys.
Joining Appreciate us. You guys doing this.
Good evening and welcome to a night of Prairie Grove Tiger basketball. On the behalf of the administration, Superintendent Alan Williams, Assistant Superintendent Vol Woods, Athletic Director Coach Mike Green, Principal Ron Bond, and Assistant Principal Joey Saunders, along with all the coaches involved, Shelly Dugan, Kevin Froud, Steve Edmondson, and Ulysses Ruley, they want to thank you for joining us for tonight's games. The broadcasts of tonight's games are made possible through PG Telco, the providers of PGTigersOnline.com. PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress. Ozark Delight, America's #1 fundraising lollipops. Lewis Automotive, serving all of Northwest Arkansas since 1947. The Bank of Fayetteville, we're banking on your potential. Sterling Drug, serving Prairie Grove since 1918. Flowers and Friends, flowers, gifts, and more with a hometown touch. Steak and Shake, famous for steak burgers, shakes, malts, and a whole lot more, just south of the Northwest Arkansas Mall. J&B Auto, Prairie Grove's bumper-to-bumper parts store, and by Frederick's One Stop, the one stop for all your needs when you're on the go. Tonight's broadcast is made possible through the generous donations of PG Telco, providers of PGTigersOnline.com, and by the Prairie Grove All Sports Booster Club, where showing your Tiger pride is just one membership away. And now, sit back and relax. It's time for Prairie Grove Tiger basketball.
Well, we got about a minute or so before we start the second half, and stats in the first half for Prairie Grove. And as far as points, Ty Tice, 4 of 6 from the line. He's got 4 points. Delton Rhodes with 12 points. Chad Battles with 4. And Jacob Storley with 2. That makes up the Prairie Grove. Prairie Grove 7 of 10 from the line. Fouls, Delton Rhodes, Brad Hart, and Jordan Baumgartner, Chad Battles, and Marcus Patterson all with 1 foul. Cameron Dowdy with 2. For the Ozark Hillbillies, Toby Richard with 2 points, Ben Wade with 3, Jarrett Turner with 4, Ty Radley with 1, Trip White with 3, and Colton Jackson, the soon-to-be signee of Arkansas State in football, with 6 points off the bench. Fouls, as far as foul goes, Toby Richard with 2, Tyler Ingram with 2, Jarrett Turner with 2, Trip White with 2, and Ben Wade with 1. So a lot of the starters tonight for the Hillbillies have had a little bit of foul trouble, but did not pick any extras up in the second quarter. So we're going to start the second half, and Ty Tice takes it in the backcourt. Prairie Grove takes it over. Prairie Grove leading 22-19. All starters back in on both teams to start the second half. Baumgartner back in the game after sitting for a while in the first quarter. Ty Tice, tight ropes. There's a 3 for Tice. No.
Oh,
bottom. There we go. 25-19. Ingram for 3, and he bottoms it on the other end. So 25-22.
Well, you hate to see that three-point basket go to waste that Ty hit. Ozark comes right back and answers.
That was a deep 3 there by Ingram. Baumgartner. Cameron Dowdy drives to the basket. He's going to get fouled. And whoever it is.
It's probably going to be 3 on whoever it is, isn't it?
Oh, I didn't see if it was 33 White.
Well, they haven't put it on the scoreboard yet.
Trip White, that's
Yeah.
his 3rd. So he's the first player in the game with 3 fouls. Comes at 7:07 in the 3rd. And now Ty Tice has to go all the way back in the backcourt to get the ball. 7 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Prairie Grove leading 25-22. Dowdy takes it to baseline, pulls it back out.
Well, smarter move.
Thought about it.
Yeah, smarter move by Dowdy there. He adjusted to that first half turnover where he got a little too deep.
Nice pass by Ty Tice. Now Tice takes it to the basket. Knocked away there by Richard. You know, Marcus hesitated that little bit, dropped it. He had the 3 there. But
Yeah,
you're right. Dowdy made a smart move by pulling it out.
Right, and I think Marcus may be thinking, uh-oh.
And now, luckily, Ty Tice wins
Good
the
battle there.
with Richard, but Richard went up for it. Patterson.
Ozark doing a really good job defensively.
Ty Tice, nice fake. Goes all the way in. No good. Rebounded by Baumgartner. Back out to Tice. Now Patterson for 3. No good. Now Ty Tice rebound and in. And really, to be truthful, Ozark's not boxing out at all, Derek.
No, that was great job by Ty Tice and Jordan Baumgartner keeping that possession alive for the Tigers.
There's Turner. He gets it out to number 24, Radley. He drives. Radley, no good. Now Richard.
Man.
And he hits a 3. He cuts the Prairie Grove lead down to 2. Prairie Grove's largest lead's been 6. Delton Rhodes, he pulls up and no good. Rebound goes to Radley, and now with a chance to tie the game or even take the lead with a 3 are the Hillbillies. 27-25.
Yeah, Ozarks hit 2 3-point baskets their first 2 possessions in the 3rd quarter.
You know, Derek, one thing it's about basketball at all levels, and now is going to be an opportunity for 3-point play for Turner. basketball at all levels, Derek, a lot of times it's about matchups, just how you match up with a team. I mean, you see it in the pros, you see it in college, and, with the size that Ozark has on some of these guys inside, we just don't match up well with them.
The physicalness, and you can see how they could just overpower you. And I think that's exactly what happened the first time around when we played these guys, is they just wore us down physically. And that's Turner's 7th point of the night. He leads the Hillbillies with 7 points on the night.
Peyton Sims in the game for Baumgartner.
And Ozark's got their first lead back in a while.
Dowdy for 3, no good. Rebound goes to Radley. Now he gets it over to Richard, and Richard takes a long 3, no good. He falls down, begging for a little call there, but that wasn't even close.
Yeah, probably not a close call there. Good job of Peyton Sims trying to get control of that rebound. He just couldn't grab it with 2 hands, and so Ozark's going to keep the ball.
Number 3 in the game, Shea Kelly. Wow. Prairie Grove not quite getting the breaks on some of these.
Yeah, there's been a couple of bumps that it looked like in the first quarter were going our way. They were calling fouls on Ozarks, and they've loosened up their whistles a little bit. And they're letting Ozark get away with those right now. And Ozark's doing a good job of taking advantage of it.
Well, Derek, during the break in the girls' game, I was walking down to the concessions. Prairie Grove's get the ball. I was walking down the concessions, and I saw Ashton Absher, and she had her leg in a brace.
Yep.
And she tore her other ACL. She's torn her ACL, I think, maybe as a sophomore.
Sophomore, I think. Maybe
for
junior.
Us. Yeah. And then now in her senior year, her last semester in her college playing days are over. She said she will graduate, though, this summer.
Well, that's good.
In sports management, so.
One of our, there's a 5-second count. One of our most athletic players to come through Prairie Grove on the girls' side, for sure.
Well, I thought it was interesting in your interview with Coach Froud that Justine passed her mother in total points, I guess, all-time score at Prairie Grove.
I'm sure that will be a topic of discussion at the Huber household tonight. It may be a one-sided discussion, though.
There's shot by Ingram, no good. Nice tap out there by Radley. Gets it out to Wade.
It's offensive rebounds, so Ozark's had the majority of them tonight.
Delton Rhodes finally comes down with the ball for the Tigers. 3:25 to go in the third quarter. Peyton Sims out to tie. Battles with the ball. Now long pass cross court. There's Tice for 3. No good. Rebound. Battles.
Oh, great
battling
job.
Inside. Chad's playing a good game tonight.
He's playing very hard tonight.
Delton Rhodes for 3. No good.
Coach Chad has been yelling for the certain look offensively and is not getting it right now.
Well, here in the foul department in the third quarter, that's only the second team foul. That's his third foul, team second. Only one foul on Ozark here in the third, and it was against Tripp White. And Radley's going to get the back court. That's a total unforced error right there.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of these for both teams, and it almost seems like Lynn, the team that makes the least amount of mistakes is going to win this game.
Boy, right there, Radley just went for it. He's hobbling a little bit, Derek. I think he just may have stretched something there. And now Tice throws it right into the hands of Richard. Richard is he's kind of that Brooke Barnett kind of player. He's where the loose balls are.
Yeah.
Turner going to shoot.
Well,
that's Delton Rhodes' second foul.
And Lynn, this game kind of reminds me of the Farmington game where early on in that ball game, Farmington was really pressuring everything. And right now, Ozark is doing the same thing to us, and we are not making the adjustments. You know, against Farmington, we hit some back cuts. We were stronger with the ball, made things happen, and tonight it's been a little tougher to come by.
Well, Prairie Grove, with a win tonight, if they can find a way to win, will take a 2-game lead over Ozark, and Ozark still has Shiloh to play.
Yep.
So,
well, and depending on the other outcomes tonight, you know,
move into a
Berryville grab it. We've got the tiebreaker at this point on Berryville.
They don't grab it.
We do not have it on grab it, but then again, when it's a 3-way tie, the head-to-head doesn't exactly matter. It goes to points, so it's going to get a little hairy before the end of the season, I think.
I know in football it went to points, and we really benefited from that. In Ozark, who actually won the conference in football, ended up having to play a dollar way. That really didn't stand them well.
Yeah.
And then Farmington had a good draw, and there as well. And both us and Farmington lost to the same team in the tournament, Malvern. So 2:26 to go here in the third quarter. Prairie Grove trails 30-27. On the floor for the Tigers, we have Marcus Patterson, Ty Tice, Chad Battles, Brad Harton, and Delton Rhodes. Radley, Wade, Turner, Kelly, and Richard in. And there's Patterson, no good. And now the Hillbillies with a chance to extend their lead. They're leading by 3, 30-27. 2 minutes to go here in the third. Wade for 3, no good. You know, Wade hit the 3 to start the game.
Well, Prairie Grove needs a basket in a bad way, Lynn. They've not scored in a long time.
Now they're going to call a foul on Wade, I believe. 1-5, Wade. That's the team second. So not a lot of fouls in the third quarter.
No, there were a lot in that first quarter, but not since.
I thought we were going to get a foot on the line there. We didn't get it.
Yeah, we were hoping he had a foot on the line, but I don't guess he did.
I don't think he did either. I was hoping to. Wade thought about that long 3 again. Prairie Grove's gone a while without a basket.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's been a struggle. We've only scored 5 points in this quarter. Ozark scored 11. There's another one of those unforced turnovers. But Prairie Grove's got to make them pay for those.
Yeah, there's been a lot of unforced errors, but Prairie Grove's not been able to take advantage of them. Ty Tice, now he got lucky. He didn't get for 1 or 2 there.
Well, and
he got pushed, I guess.
And you see both the last 2 times the referees have called those little bumps that Ozark's been able to get away with the last couple quarters, but they got them on that one. Still a long way from the bonus for both teams, though.
3 fouls apiece. Battles.
Goodness gracious. Got to be careful
Battles.
with that ball.
Go upstairs, Battles. Battles, good. Chad Battles with his 6th point of the night. And, you know, you and I talk about this. Chad is one of those confidence guys, and his confidence there tonight is getting rebounds, scoring points, and when he plays like this, he's a big contributor to the team.
Yeah, sometimes you have players that almost think too much, and they second-guess themselves a little bit too much. Chad's not doing that tonight. He's not hesitating. He's just catching, playing in rhythm. He's made some offensive rebounds, doing a good job.
And Ty Tice, I believe, is going to be called for that. Now, Chad took one to the knee there. They're calling the foul on Ty. Ooh, Battles may be hurt.
I don't know if he bumped knees, Lynn, or
that's what it
turned
looked
the
like.
ankle.
Baumgartner and Dowdy in for Prairie Grove. 8 seconds. I hate to see Chad going out. He was playing so well tonight. There's Turner, no good. And only 7 points for the Tigers in the third quarter. 30-29, they trail.
There's been a Davis at the counter of Sterling Drugs since before most of us were born. As a matter of fact, Sterling Drugs been at the same location in Prairie Grove since 1918. And while a lot has changed in the medical field, quality customer care is not one of them at Sterling Drug. You'll find the latest in all prescriptions explained to you by Gary Davis. He's been doing it for nearly 30 years. As a matter of fact, Gary's only going to charge you for the medication. His experience, he's going to throw that in for free. Keeping you healthy since 1918. Sterling Drug, 125 East Buchanan in Prairie Grove. Proud sponsors of Prairie Grove Athletics. Whether in sports or banking, competition is healthy for a community. If you consider all the choices you have in banking today, the Bank of Fayetteville stands out. The founders of the Bank of Fayetteville realize the importance of giving back to the community, not only for the Tigers on the field tonight, but for the future Tigers to come. The Bank of Fayetteville believes that the folks of Prairie Grove have great potential, and they have that one goal in mind to help you reach that potential. You see, with this thought process in mind, the community wins. The Bank of Fayetteville.
Dang, hey. We should have talked about them.
Prairie Grove trails 30-29, 7:45 to go. Radley. Ozark being patient here. Now there's Radley this time.
A good closeout there by the Tigers.
Dowdy, that ball. Ooh. He said it went off Delton. What did you think?
Yeah, I actually did think it. As much as I'd like to say bad call right there, I think Delton did get the last hand on the ball. And Lynn, we talked about it in the third quarter. Which team makes the least amount of mistakes is going to win the game. So I'm going to track turnovers here in the fourth quarter and see. There's one right there for Ozark.
He's going to have a layup and no good, but Delton Rhodes follows. You know, I've never noticed this, but Delton plays in an undershirt of some sort. I've never noticed that.
Oh, that was a walk.
Wade for three, no good. Now Dowdy with a long rebound. He's going to get fouled there by this number 20. That's Ingram. That's going to be his third foul.
Getting a little chippy down there. Getting a little chippy. Well, I think the Ozark player and Dowdy right there didn't like the way that whole play went down, and Coach Ed probably making a good move here, getting Dowdy out of the game. Let him keep his head a little bit.
He brings in, is that Matt Glenn?
Matt Glenn getting a chance to play right here. Oh,
my goodness. Nice
dangerous pass
there
there.
by Turner because wow.
I mean, Ozark is right there with every pass, it seems like.
There's a foul. I believe that's going to be on Richard. That's his third foul.
You see that happen a lot of times, Lynn, when a player has a little bit of a confrontation with another. The refs try to get control of the game, and they're going to tighten it up and probably try to get control of this game again.
And now Ty is strong to the basket. Prairie Grove leading 33-30, 6:20 to go in the ball game. And all those players that had 3 fouls for Ozark are in the game. It's
crunch time here.
Now.
Yeah, they're going to have to play through it.
All 5 of their starters in the game, as are all 5 of Prairie Grove, well, except for Glenn. Ingram bottoms a 3. Tyler Ingram ties the game at 33 right at the 6:01 mark. So I believe that was Coach Ed who called the timeout, or was it?
I think it was Ozark.
Oh, may have been. Okay.
Yeah, I think it was.
Well, 6:01, we'll take the break with them.
Where in Prairie Grove can you go to get your gas, grab a tank of propane, a bag of ice, your favorite snack, and a soda drink, have your breakfast or lunch prepared fresh, made to order, wash that down with your favorite drink, and follow that with a hand-dipped ice cream? There's only one place that I know of that comes close to all of that in Prairie Grove. Locally owned and operated, it has to be Frederick's One Stop. And did I mention the coffee breaks in the afternoon where all the world's problems are solved? Only at Frederick's One Stop. Proud to be sponsors of Prairie Grove Tiger Athletics.
Prairie to get Wade. Wade's a senior.
And that's a big foul. He's their point guard, senior leader out on the floor. He's going to have to sit for a few minutes. That could be critical for Ozark to have to play without him for a little while.
That's sitting on the bench, so Coach Ed letting him definitely cool off a bit.
Yeah, and for the Tigers, Marcus Patterson's the only player with 3 fouls.
Patterson for 3, way off the mark there, and Prairie Grove's going to get the benefit of a foul.
And it'll be a 1-on-1 free throw.
33, that's going to be 4. That's 4 on Trip White. So White with 4, Wade with 4. Now those fouls that we saw earlier starting to come.
Yeah, starting to pile back up, and Ozark's going to have to play through that. Good free throw there by Matt Glenn.
Matt Glenn, who doesn't get a lot of playing time. He fills in some minutes here or there, but he hits a free throw.
Critical free throw there. Gives us the lead again.
.33 to go in the ball game. Prairie Grove with the lead.
Tigers now 8 of 12 at the free throw line.
All the way across. There's Ingram.
He's the high hand.
Gives Ozark a lead, 36-32. Now Delton.
Oh, my goodness. Both fans upset right now. I don't know if Delton got hit. Did it seem like he did to you, Lynn, on that layup?
I
didn't think he did either, but yeah, I do too. Maybe the no call, maybe they missed one both ways.
I know.
Yeah.
It real well from here.
Well, Prairie Grove got to get a hand up on number 20, Tyler Ingram. He's hit 2 threes in the fourth quarter. He's got 9 points, all 3-pointers. Yeah, good minutes of giving Dowdy some rest there, chance to calm down. Good job by Matt hitting the free throw. Yes,
it's his 3rd foul. We'll remind y'all listening, we'll be coming to you this Friday night from Gentry. By 2. Ball knocked away by Baumgartner. Prairie Grove in. 4 of the 5 are in for Ozark. With Wade. Bradley's had a lot of playing time.
Yes, he has, coming in off the bench.
They're going to call Turner. That's going to be is that his 4th?
23, that's going to be third foul. Third foul on Turner.
Looks like that Richard is talking to one of the refs about something. A good 36-35. The Ozark fans are really pleased tonight with these calls. You didn't get sarcasm there. It was very sarcastic.
Well, they may have been able to hear the Ozark fans on the 16 points for Rhodes tonight. Tie ball game.
Turner keeps it in the hot hand, as you said. Radley with the ball, guarded by Ty. Long pass cross court to Richard, and they're going to get Delton with that foul. That's Delton's 3rd foul.
Actually, the Ozark coach, he bailed us out there. I think it was going to be a foul.
Both teams in the bonus now. 36 all, 3:30 to go.
What does it take to win a President's Award from Ford? It takes hard work. It takes dedication and teamwork. A lot of the same ingredients that every single coach looks for to build a championship team. Well, Lewis Ford won the President's Award because they delivered award-winning service before, during, and after each and every sale. That's the standard that's been set at all Lewis dealerships. Whether it's Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, or Jeep, Lewis Automotive is delivering award-winning service since 1947. Lewis Automotive says, "Go Tigers!"
Tied up.
A good set play by Coach Johnson right there for Ozark coming out of that timeout, getting Trip White. That's his second three-point shot tonight. And
minutes. Prairie Grove can't afford to get down.
.54, yeah, 10-point game, but it went into overtime, and Ozark had an 18-point lead at one point. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Maybe so, but right. At this stage of the game, we've got to be strong with the ball. I'm not. I wasn't for sure if Coach Ed was on the players or the officials, but I think it is the officials. Yeah, and it was early in the possession right there. Probably a little bit of a force there.
Wow, Dowdy. Another foul. And that
There's been a couple of stare downs in this ball game between Dowdy and Richard and Tice, and I think Ingram got into a little bit of a stare down there. Richard goes to the line. He just missed the front end of a 1-and-1. Got that one to go.
Just over 2:04 to go in the ball game.
And the way this game has been, 4 points is a lot. 4 points is almost like 8 points. That's right.
Got 2 minutes to go.
That's what. Well, and what's frustrating, Lynn, is that wasn't much of a foul right there. But if they're going to call that, call it the entire game. I mean, they called it all in the first quarter. They didn't let it go in the second and the third, and now it seems like they're calling them all again in the fourth quarter, trying to take control back of the game.
Delton needs to make these free throws, and he missed it. And now Prairie Grove's in a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah, that was a big miss there. Yeah, he is. And is that the 10th foul on the Tigers? Is this going to be a 2-shot foul?
It's the 9th.
9th foul. Okay, 1-and-1 again for Richard.
Richard, so he'll be back next.
And Ozark shooting well at the free throw line. They're 9 of 11 right now.
Ozark hangs on with this win. That will drop Prairie Grove to the 6th.
Depending on tiebreakers, yep. I mean, seriously, and it leads to a turnover, Lynn. That's the frustrating thing.
And now a timeout, 42-38.
Well, good effort right there by Ty. He made that play happen all by himself, knocked the ball away, then out-hustled Radley to go get the ball, chase it down, and I was surprised Radley didn't foul him right there. I mean, Radley has no fouls in the game, and instead of giving up an easy 2 points, surprised he didn't make Ty earn it at the line, but now we're down to a 4-point game.
Second player of the game.
Delton with 16 and Tice with 13. And that's the only players that we've got in double figures.
Consideration.
And we've only had
the starters tonight. We've only had
2 starters score.
2 starters score
Yeah.
tonight. Cameron Dowdy, Marcus Patterson,
And Baumgartner as
and
well.
Baumgartner. It's going to be his 4th foul.
Just, yeah, 3rd foul.
Need a little help here.
Yeah. Yeah, Richard's 4 for 6 out of at the free throw line. He's got 9 points, and they've got 3 players with 9 points tonight.
Here. Down by 5. Get the ball. He takes it down. A lot of good effort.
Yep, and Ty has really been all over the floor tonight. He's played a really hard game, and he's done a pretty good job of staying out of foul trouble, which is he got into a little bit at P Ridge the other night. And as I say that, he picks up his 4th foul.
Well, best game.
Yeah, we haven't. You know, Ty hit one early in the ball game. Delton hit one, and that's been it. We've only had 2 3-pointers the entire night.
Rashard misses. So Prairie Grove still with 2 3-pointers.
Yeah, Prairie Grove has only scored, Lynn, 16 points in this second half.
With 1 to go.
Yeah, I mean, Tice, he's not going to let you have anything. He's going to keep battling. He's going to keep competing all the way till the game is officially over.
No sound. 6 minutes ago, said no sound. If somebody's watching out there, let us know if you got any sound. I can look here. Looks like we got sound, Derek, so I'm not sure.
Okay.
Why
Maybe we've got it back.
Rashard, what is from the line now?
He is 5 out of 9.
5 of 9.
Kobe Richard back at the line with 2 shots for Ozark.
Well, we could use a couple misses here. It's the first one. Just says our mic's cutting out, so maybe we ought to just try to keep it close. Makes them both. Prairie Grove trails by 6 with Marcus Patterson for 3. No good. And rebound. And Prairie Grove's going to get the rebound, or the loose ball. Not sure why we're cutting out. Maybe we're stepping on this stuff here. It's going to be Turner. Will go to the line. Jarrett Turner. How many points Turner had tonight?
Turner's got 9, and 5 of those have come at the free throw line.
And he had points. Excuse me. He had points early in the game.
Number 23, Garrett Turner at the line for Ozark.
Looks like it says we can hear you better now. So whatever the case was, we apologize. Turner misses, so Prairie Grove
Yeah, that's probably the best we could hope for at this point. Oh, goodness.
Here's her.
Well, we're going to get one shot at it. No, he's not. And really, I mean, Ozark shot 20 free throws. We shot 15, I think. I don't know. But I think the way the game started out in the first quarter, you thought it was going to be a tightly called ball game because they were calling a lot of the bumping, a lot of the slapping. And then as the game went on, they kind of let it go. And then in the fourth quarter, it tightened up a little bit. But at that point, Ozark had regained the lead again. The key there, Lynn, is Ozark had 19 points at halftime. They scored 30 in the second half. And on the flip side of that, we had 22 at halftime and scored 22 in the second half. So we were consistent offensively both halves, but wasn't enough tonight.
Well, why don't you go through the stats real quick?
Okay. For the Tigers, Delton Rhodes led the way, 18 points. Ty Tice was 17. And then the rest was bench points. Chad Battle 6, Storley with 2, and Matt Glenn with 1. And then for Ozark, they only had 3 players in double figures. Richard had 12, Ingram 11, and Turner 10. Had White and Jackson had 6, Wade with 3, and Radley with 1. The Tigers shot 10 of 15 at the free throw line, and Ozark was 14 of 20 at the line. So Ozark improves to 5-6. Tigers fall to 5-6.
Well, tonight's game, we're going to go with the Steak and Shake player of the game. We'll probably go co tonight with Delton Rhodes and Ty Tice. They led the way. Probably a slight vote there for Chad if he hadn't got hurt there.
Yeah.
He's having a really good game, but I think we'll go with those 2 players tonight. And like you said, what this means for Prairie Grove, regardless of what happened in the other games tonight, because they're now tied record-wise with Ozark, that means that Prairie Grove actually is behind them because they've lost 2 games to them. So we're right now sitting at 6 in the conference.
Yeah, and it also pulls Farmington, gives them a little bit of life to possibly sneak up because Farmington beat Ozark last week, I believe. So it gives them a chance to maybe sneak into that 5 spot.
Well, that's it for tonight from Prairie Grove. This Friday we'll be coming to you from Gentry. It'll be the Gentry Pioneers against the Prairie Grove Tigers, both boys and girls, probably starting around 6 o'clock. Until then, Lynn Gregson and Derek Dugan, we'll see you next time.